What's up, YouTube? Combat here, and today I want to talk about Infinite Warfare. I want to talk about the supply drop system, and I overall just want to know, is this game pay to win? Now, I don't have a lot of time in Infinite Warfare. I haven't played this game a lot. I think I'm level 17 or 18 on Xbox, and I think I'm level 10 or 11 on PS4. I could be wrong, but that's just my thoughts. I don't have a lot of time, so maybe my opinion's not as good as other people who've played this game longer and have a better sense of the supply drop system and the weapon variants in this game. But nonetheless, I'm still going to tackle this topic and see if I can articulate well enough to let you guys know kind of where I stand with it and my feelings on it. So the supply drop system and the supply drop started in Advanced Warfare, where you would get a random supply drop after games, you could open it, and you could unlock some cool gear, some weapon skins, some exo skins, and the potential for a weapon variant that would kind of change this base gun and change its stats and make it better or worse. It had its ups and its downfalls as well. So when you got a weapon variant in Advanced Warfare, it would tell you, plus 3 damage but minus 3 mobility or whatever it might have been. And some weapon variants were much better than the base weapon, like the Obsidian Steed. There was one for the ASM one, and there was some really powerful variants that were inside the supply drops. And before it was a random drop, you couldn't buy them. And then about midway through Advanced Warfare's life cycle, they became purchasable. So you could buy supply drops for hopes to get these weapon variants. They made these guns better. The BAL 96 was already disgusting, but the Obsidian Steed version made it even better. Oh, it's called the Speakeasy. That's what it was. The Speakeasy was unreal. Nonetheless, I digress. With Advanced Warfare's system, it still made these guns better than their base models. However, it was more of an advantage than a win. It didn't make you an instantly better player at the game. It gave you an advantage over somebody using the base weapon. Sure, it was a pay to win that gunfight, but it wasn't a pay to be the best player ever. It was pay for an advantage. Pay for something that you could potentially be better at someone at. That was it. It just gave you an advantage. With Black Ops 3, they didn't have weapon variants. They put actual weapons in these supply drops. And I can't think of any weapons off the top of my head that were distinctly better than the weapons we got in the game, because we got weapons like the Brecci, the Vesper at launch, the Gorgon at launch, the VMP, these strong weapons that dominated the game. It seemed that the DLC weapons were very mid-grade, very middle level, middle tier. They didn't give you an advantage in the game. They weren't a pay-to-win weapon. They were just fun to use. They were cool to get. They were interesting. But they didn't really overall change the game. They didn't change the way we played it. It was none of that. It was a fun thing to have. If you got a DLC weapon, you were pretty happy with it. But other than that, it didn't change the game a lot. It wasn't like weapon variants. Some weapon variants reared their ugly head again here in Infinite Warfare, and a lot of people got to the question again, is it pay to win? And judging by what I've seen, it's still only a pay for an advantage. Because you could play somebody who has that Mauler Mammoth and that kills you in 2 shots. But regardless, if I know how to flank him, I know how to outshoot him, I know how to use cover to my advantage, I'm going to win that gunfight. It's not necessarily a pay to win. It's pay for me to have an advantage over him. It's still holding new players' hands and giving them a more powerful tool to use, especially if they want to pay for it. For the people that want to make this game a $200 or $300 game by purchasing supply drops, go for it. I don't really care. It's no skin off my back. Because really, at the end of the day, you're only getting an advantage. Now, do I think it's wrong to hide supply drop weapons, or to have supply drop exclusive weapons? Yes. I like the fact that I can earn these by salvage, because really, once again, it's only an advantage. I'm not winning anything automatically by getting these. I'm only getting an advantage. Now, I could be wrong in thinking maybe an advantage is really a bad thing to have over a player. But I think one of the best things about Call of Duty and video games in general is a skill gap. And sure, when you have variants, it lessens that skill gap, but at the end of the day, skill still reigns supreme over a gun advantage. It's like Halo. The guy could be the best AR shooter and have an advantage with a shotgun, but if I understand how to use my BR properly and nade one-shot him, I'm going to win that gunfight. Because skill reigns over power. There's no automatic power weapons. It's not like, you start with rockets, and every rocket you shoot is a tracker rocket and instantly kills the person it hits. There's no weapon like that. There's no automatic kill weapon. You still need to know how to traverse the map, understand the game, understand cover, and use that weapon to your advantage. So it's more of a pay for an advantage than pay to win. And that's my honest opinion. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. Is this supply drop system, is Infinite Warfare pay to win, or is it more of a pay for an advantage? I will say, however, when you lock things away in supply drops, it's absolute bullshit. I don't like the fact that we got a bunch of new camos and shit without getting any fucking leaderboards, combat record, or custom emblems. Bullshit. If you guys like this video, you want to see more Infinite Warfare, hit that like button. If you want to see more videos from me, hit the subscribe button. Until next time, guys, Combat signing off. Peace.